What's going on, y'all? Welcome back. What am I doing? Flinging an earpiece over my shoulder. It's going to be a new country and western song. What am I working on? For the ribs as a side, and I'm going to use a different cook method so I don't have to stand here and strain and drain literally mac and cheese. Well, y'all just keep watching. And that's real steam you see coming off that pan. Those are going to be real seasonings, dry and wet, that y'all like. But that's definitely boxed mac and cheese, and it's 2 of them. All right. Remember, food is just art. It's your creation. If you don't customize it and make it yours, you ain't really done nothing. Also, remember, everything in moderation when you cook. Just because you're throwing extra cheese and butter in a dish doesn't make it good, okay? It just could make it off balanced. That was some Fiesta blend cheese. All right. Next thing I like to use in there, and exercise caution when you use a little heavy whipping cream in something that has a little heat in it. So you can take whatever device you want within reason, right? I'm going to use a fork. And what you need to do, stabilize your pan with one hand because that is hot liquid in there. And it's cooled down a little bit because I did go ahead and take the liberty of adding a little bit of like 2% milk a few minutes ago. And then some real sweet cream, butter, salted. I have quite a few different dry spices, but the one I would like to recommend to you all, if anybody's in this in the chat room that kind of want to mix up your mac and cheese and be a sure shot every time, is go on and get some chicken stock. You can get a nice size bag like the one I've shown in other videos, and for like $6-7, and that bag will last you months, and you can use it to like season not only this type of pasta, but I also recommend it for, and I'm talking about seasoning when you cook it, like I'm talking about when you do your boiling water. That's what I'm saying. Add chicken stock to it. And that way your pasta is actually picking up a flavor profile. The very first one that you're installing in it could be a beef flavor if you want. I use chicken. This is mac and cheese. I want something light. But anybody can do anything their way because that's what it's all about. All right? So, welcome everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Like I said, this is boxed mac and cheese. It's 2 of them. And I can already tell that I'm going to need to put some extra milk in there. So at this point, y'all, after the heavy whipping cream, I am going to go ahead and add a little milk. Because this is going to go in the oven. All right. And right now, I got 12 minutes and 33 seconds on these ribs. And that's just a half interval of an hour. Because I'm going to put this in there and utilize the rest of the time to cook this mac and cheese, and it's going to be doggone delicious without having to stand there and just be on your feet all the time. That's a little not necessary. So let's incorporate that. It's just a rough incorporation, just enough where you want to try and make a little mess, but I failed. But don't worry, this isn't over. And I'm quite sure when I'm in a kitchen, I've heard I'm loud. I know I make messes. I do it on purpose. That's how I know I'm there. This is the dry powder, y'all, that come with it. What's up, Alexa Clips? What's up, Under Fallen Sands? Let me see if I can do this without knocking people over. How y'all doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're adding those 2 packs of just that powder. And I'm going to go ahead and add this milk too before I get to that last stage of powder right there, y'all, because that will be the last thing I put in it before I stick it in the oven. And I'm going to let the oven cook the liquid, and I'm going to let it cook the pasta. I'm going to let all that stuff marry and come together. It is cool, Alexa Clips. It's like cool, man. It's going to just marry together. It's cool. Just cool beans, cool macked out. That's what's up. What? Who be asking, you know? That's what it is. And why am I putting a little bit more milk? Because the heavy cream, I just want to balance it. And I'm adjusting the moisture content because you can reasonably expect this to take about 30 minutes. The water I added in the beginning was hot and boiling. But as I add different ingredients, the water tempers down. That's just logic, right? Duh. Cooking is not for the faint of heart, I tell you that. Everything in moderation, balance. And as Tania said earlier, who's worried about hair? I just want to let y'all know I had one of my friends on YouTube, and we were talking in the comments section after I posted a video, and she's like, you know, y'all need to check it. Well, I don't think you'll see it right now, but anyway, she made an issue, and I agree with her about, because I was talking about I always pull my hair up. It takes about 20 minutes, and I super glue it to my head. That's just some hairspray and heat. Anyway, she said that we need to eat better and worry about hair less, and I agree. Yep, I agree. But I'm still gonna pull my hair out though, because I'm growing my hair out long, you guys. I'm on like a journey, and it's a spiritual one, so I've decided to let my hair just grow. All right, enough about me, because I think y'all are wonderful, and I think y'all are awesome, and I think y'all are the ones who should be talked about and talked to. Now, I'm not facing the chat room right now, and I apologize for that, but I'm going to try not to make a super huge mess, and I'm going to try to bring all this together without making a super huge mess. And even if I do, I'm not going to sweat it, because it's like I tell y'all, don't panic. Who cares? Don't panic. And I'm actually putting a little pressure with this red spatula I have over here on the pan to hold it down. Always consider what you're doing. Consider everything around you. And I'm using a fork, y'all, because that water tempered down. And that means it's probably about lukewarm. And literally, I don't want lumpy mac and cheese. This is going to come out nice. And at the end, what I'm going to do is I'm not going to throw a ton of like shredded cheese in it right now. That's ridiculous. I got just enough to go with the powdered, and I considered it all. And, you know, about 5 minutes before this stuff comes out, I'm going to top it with some Fiesta blend cheese. And it's going to be balanced, you know. There's no, you know, listen, I see a lot of good looking food. I sure do. And I've tasted a lot of good-looking food with my eyes first, and that's not a good thing to do. Don't taste with your eyes, but we do naturally as humans. So literally, when you see something, you're going to be drawn to it first because of what it looks like. But you got to be realistic when you eat food. And the proof is always in the details in food. All right, this has got to a stage where I know, y'all, like there might be little bitty ones there. But don't worry about it, because when that heat brings it back up to a rolling boil, that's a mouthful, in the oven, it'll take care of that. By like zip, 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 psst. Out, you know, it's gone. It's just out of there. So this looks good. And you do need to use a two-step cooking method on this. And what I'm talking about is like a double broiler type thing. But don't broil anything, y'all. Just take another pan that's a little bit longer and set this pan down into it, because there could be some run over. You know, I tried to consider that too. Y'all see the bit of space. It's about a ½ inch there. But realistically, you could throw some aluminum foil in there, or you can double pan it, man, to catch the overflow if it does. You know what I'm saying? But you don't want to clean up a mess in the oven. Not like this, trust me. You just don't. Anyway. All right, so there's cheese on that finger. Yeah. I I'll be back. I'm going to pop this in the oven. Now I got 6 minutes and 17 seconds on this countdown over here. And I got another 30 minutes to burn, and those ribs will be ready as well. And we ain't burning those ribs. I'll be back. I'll see y'all in a little bit. Love you. Thanks for being with me. Connie's Country Living. Like, click, comment, share. Put this content out there, y'all. Share it, share it, share it, share it. Let's go.